Hey guys, this is Steph, and today I'm going to show you how to frag mushroom corals. So you only need two tools to frag mushrooms. The first is some type of scalpel, razor. What I like about this one is that the blade is removable at the top, so you can replace it with a fresh, clean, and importantly sharp blade when needed. And then we have our forceps, which are also going to be needed. So let's begin. So the easiest way to frag a mushroom is to simply cut the head away from the foot, and the foot will regenerate a new head, and so you will have the cut off head and then the new one that grows. So we're going to do that first. So I'm going to touch the polyp a little bit so it closes up so it's easier to see the foot and to cut it. I'm going to go in and try to make the cleanest straight cut possible. Doing it in one cut is best. Unfortunately, with the shape of the rock here, I had to do it in two cuts to completely loosen the polyp. It's just very important not to saw it. You want to cut straight through and have a very clean cut so that there is less damage involved to the coral. And there it is. Now you can stop it there. You can continue to cut the polyp we just cut off into additional pieces, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to take this, and I apologize for the camera refocusing several times. I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. And you're going to cut it like a pizza or like a pie. And in doing so, you want a piece of the mouth in the center here to be in each part. Show them a close-up here of it. The raised portion in the middle is the mouth, and that's the piece that you want in each section that you cut. It's very important. So we're going to go ahead and cut it down the center. Take your forceps and gently, you don't want to squish it, but gently kind of hold one side so that it doesn't get away from you when you're cutting. And then press down firmly with your scalpel and go down and do a single clean straight cut down the middle going through the mouth. And we have our two separate pieces here. You can also cut again going the other way. So you have 4 pieces, but keep in mind the more you cut, the more damage you cause, and the greater the chance that the coral does not do as well recovering. So we're going to go ahead and glue it to our coral plug. I have a plug here that has some other corals on it already that I fragged earlier, and I'm going to put half of the mushroom onto here in the middle. Now in the case of glue, less is definitely more. So for this, we're only going to take a little tiny dot of glue and put it right in the middle. I found when gluing mushrooms, it's best to take the bottom of it and kind of wipe it against the paper towel a little bit to dry it off, and it seems to secure to the glue better. So put the mushroom onto the piece of glue and kind of press down to make sure it's up on there. The glue doesn't start hardening with this glue until it is put into the water. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there so we can start hardening. There's the other mushroom we fragged before. And set it in there for a couple of minutes so it can harden, and then put it back into the tank. Now there's also another way to attach the polyps. If you do not prefer to glue them, you can put them into a Tupperware container, with a bunch of gravel or shells or something, and then you can put some veiling over it or something and let them attach naturally. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or any suggestions, then please let me know.